This is 9 Sports with the WAFB Sports Team.
Each year, the North Thrash Softball Complex draws thousands of fans to Sulphur, Louisiana to watch their respective teams compete for a state championship. The past 2 days for me have consisted of covering those teams and seeing the display of passion for the game and the desire to win one of those coveted championship trophies. After upsetting top-seeded Alexandria earlier in the day, the Central Lady Wildcats faced off against Ouachita in the 5A finals. They fell behind early 1-0, but rallied back to score 3 runs in the finals and took down the Lady Lions, as you see the final strikeout here by Heather Zumo. It's head coach Mitchell Efferson's first ever state championship and emotional Efferson after the game.
These kids, they bought into everything we taught this year, but beyond that, they're great players and great people, and it's real easy to coach when you have kids like that. So yes, it's very special. Every week of this season, we have asked them to do something different, and they've come through for us, and they did it again this whole weekend. I just love them.
In the Division II state championship, it was 1 versus 2. Top-seeded Parkview Baptist took on second-seeded Riverside Academy Saturday night. The Eagles controlled the entire game, winning 9-1. As you take a look at the final out here, they beat Ursuline in the quarterfinal, took on Academy of Our Lady in the semis, and finally the Rebels in the final. They won their 3 games in the Surfland by a combined 14 runs. As the rain started to come down, I spoke with head coach Ashley Williams after the game.
I think they just play with a lot of heart. You get to this point, you're kind of physically drained, and I think mentally they came out ready to go. They really wanted it tonight. This is my 5th trip here in the state title game and my first. I'm excited, not only for the program and for the school, but for these girls. They've worked hard.
7 innings wasn't enough as Bursley and North Verlin went back and forth all night long in the 3A state championship. Down 2-0, Carly David Knox won through the second base side and scores a couple runs that ties it at 2. And then in the 5th inning, Ariana Cupo sends one left, and that scores 1 run, making it 3-2. They got the lead. Now, however, the Patriots would tie it at 3 and then get 2 more runs in the extras and go up 5-3 in 10 innings. The Lady Panthers are the runners-up for 3A. Great season for them. In Class C, Marlborough took on Georgetown in the semifinals, but faced Plaquemine in the finals and ended up losing 6-2. But considering there wasn't a single senior on the team, the future looks bright for them.
All of these girls have never made it past the quarterfinals. So we won that first game, made it to semifinals, won that game, and got all the way here. So I think it definitely boosted their confidence. And, you know, they learned that as long as you put forth all your effort and leave it on the field, then good things can happen.
Kendall Bethwith and Devon Gotcha both called Louisiana home. The 2 local products played their prep ball at East Feliciana and Plaquemine respectively, then chose LSU to continue their college football careers. Now the Louisiana kids are moving on. Jock Doucette had a chance to spend time with both of them on their big day as they were selected in the NFL draft. That's all for your sports. I'm Corey Howard. We'll be back for more at WAFB 9 Sports.